We're catching all the Pokemon today. Stream isn't ending till I have 150 in the Pokedex, so we gotta get started, man. We gotta get started right now. Yeah. How are you getting the Leaf Green exclusives? I have it right here. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name? What was his name? Chat, what should his name be? It should be Age. Okay, my rival is Age. It's my birthday. Save often in case you accidentally soft reset. Why? What's the soft reset? I just did this on my fingers and then see if it would. Okay, wait. Okay, which one will I choose for myself? I mean, I'm gonna have to pick all of them, so... Squirtle. I feel like Squirtle is the best for mid and late game, so we're gonna pick Squirtle because he's gonna obey me. Okay. Did I get balls? I should probably catch this Pidgey. I need to catch 2 Pokemon here at the start. Please, let me know. Okay, why is this Pidgey the hardest thing to catch in the world? Am I about to white out on my birthday? What's your most memorable birthday? I don't know. My most memorable one? I feel like there was one, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or so that I also had a little scavenger hunt. Those are fun. I really like little puzzles and problem solving, so. We're up to 3 Pokemon now, chat. How's it feel? The Trade Center? Yes. Okay. Let's go with the other starters. Oh my god, wait. I need to go all the way to the Hitmons? That's crazy. You have to go to Sevi and Leaf Green for Magmar? Is that that's not the only place to get Magmar. Wait, what? Mount Ember. I didn't know what I signed up for, bro. Oh god, he cooked me. He cooked me! There's 3 Fire Red Leaf Green Catch-em-alls and the shortest is 14 hours? Really? I thought this would be like a 12-hour thing tops. You're telling me the world record is 14? And I got the most ass freaking Eric, dude. He can't even run from a Rattata. You're 30. The doctor has to tell you where babies really come from now. Oh, you know, my mom had me when I was 30, which is kind of crazy. You know, my mom, when she was 30 years old, had me. And now that I'm her age, I'm playing video games in my basement. All right, we got the 3 starters now. We're good to go. I think I could probably Ember this Geodude to death. I didn't get any super potions. Ah, it's fine. That's level 12. We're so cooked. Burn. Burn it. Burn it, you coward. Burn. Doesn't this only know tackle? I'm pretty sure this only knows tackle. We're actually so set. Bro, this game is free. So here's my strat, chat. I think I'm not going to catch any Pokemon until post-game, because that's when I get Ultra Balls. Maybe we'll catch a bunch of Pokemon while we're in Safari Zone. What? Charmander's evolving! You know what that means? 1 more Pokemon in the Pokedex! Just spamming L's. 1 more Pokemon, let's go. Buying the Magikarp, I think it'll be faster, yeah. 500, easy. Bang! Another Pokemon in the Dex. You had a dream the other night you're taking... Yeah, you know what? I had a dream, like, last week that I didn't graduate high school and I was forced to go back at the age of 29. I'm 30 now, though, so I've aged out. And I remember walking in and I was like... I was sitting in the office of this high school. And I was like, do I really need to be here? Like, can you just do... Like, I have a job already. I don't think I... Can you just give me something to say that I graduated, dude? And they were like, we'll see what we can do. And that's all I remember. But I remember just sitting in the office. Dreams are weird, man. It's because I haven't even thought about that in so long. All right. We're going to pick the Helix fossil first. And then we'll pick the other fossil in the other game. Wish you good health and all the best. Thanks. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. You turn 30, and instead of saying, you know, just happy birthday, they say, happy birthday, I wish you good health. I really am getting old, huh? Alright, we beat Age. We beat Age! My health is gonna be so good. Eric's evolving. Into what? All evolutions are just basic Pokemon. We're finishing the Pokedex. Alright, we have the ticket for the SSN. And now we hopefully will be able to beat the gym leader. I get level 30 obedience if I beat Misty. Well, let's find out. Okay. As long as Water Pulse doesn't do like an enormous... We're so cooked. So we just need to hope that Starmie doesn't outspeed and kill me. I don't think I can beat this Starmie right now, so let's go do SSN and then come back. We're not on great pace right now, chat. 8 out of 150 after 2 hours. Zoinks. So we just saw this guy like 10 minutes ago. Let's hope I can beat him. Alright, chat. I think I am not healed to full. Okay, miss. Damn. Don't miss. Okay. We're still good. Now they sent... Is it War Turtle? Please don't be War Turtle already. Yikes. Alright, we'll send out Magikarp, I guess, and sacrifice that, and then... I'm gonna see if it lets me use Leech Seed or Poison Powder. Oh, come on, come on, come on. This is your time. This is your time. Pretended not to notice. Okay, you just keep withdrawing. Keep going, keep going. More withdrawing. Turned away. Please, Eric. Please, turn away. Just once. Just, you're letting him get the +6, dude. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. That's a W. He still won this. I don't appreciate the attitude, though. Yeah. Kinesis. Maybe the world's worst signature move. Oh, I take it back. I'm sorry. Wow, I got owned. All right, what's left? Please don't be Eradicate or something. Charmeleon, you're gonna have to lock in right now. Crit. No, that's quick attack. That's quick attack range. No! 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 I lost against Age. I'm Unk. Okay. We've defeated Age. Bye! Bye-bye. Alright. I forgot to teach Dig. I forgot to teach Dig. It's fine. We win with Ember. This will be a 2-shot. Please 2-shot. Please 2-shot. Please 2-shot. Please 2-shot. Please 2-shot. Burn. Recover. Oh, man. Wait. We might high roll this time. High roll. Recover again. Okay, this is fine. This is just waiting for a crit. Oh! I think we could. I think we get this now. Low roll. Man, it was all for freaking nothing, dude. Eric, you gotta hit this Leech Seed, buddy. You gotta hit this Leech Seed. Yes! Yes! Okay, I think we win. They ignored orders. Sleep powder? Fine whip? That's fine too. Oh! Eric solos the Starmie. Alright. More you can use cut. Favorite TM, TM03, water pulse. Alright, Meowth appear. Fantastic. Level 16. This will probably survive a scratch then. We only have one Pokeball, so we have to make this count. It's asleep. It's at low HP. So frickin' Meowth. That's big. Alright. Yeah, it's my birthday. Surely we get a 1 in 8,000 shiny. Alright, hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You, sir. Or the... One down. No static. One shot? Gold Orb is soundproof though? I don't know. Might have static, just like this Pikachu. We hit! Alright, I think we just Ember now. Until we win. Crit? You know what? You know what? I don't even care. Whatever. Eric cleans up here. Hit. Seeded! Alright, we win. Alright. 3 badges. There's like a guy on TikTok that he's like in his 40s and he's like 40-something-year-old that looks 17. And everyone is like, you just look like you're You just look like you're 45, bro. You just look like he just looks like he's 45. And so whenever he posts, everyone's just dogging on him. But then he posted a photo of when he was 17, and he looks identical. It's just when he was 17, he happened to look 45. It is so funny. He does look like he was when he was 17. It's just, he looked real bad at 17. Like, he's technically right. It's just not in the way that he wants to. I might really quick go grab Eevee. I forgot to nickname the Eevee. I'm so sorry. Okay, one shot the victory bell with flamethrower. Fantastic. This is the 3rd gym leader, by the way. Or 4th gym leader. This is the 4th gym leader, by the way. Will we get the badge? Believers, I think we got this. That's it. That's the 4th badge. Prediction success. I've done it. Everyone who believed I could do it. 4 badges. Alright, yeah, let's go down to... I mean, to get to Koga... Yeah. Let's go down to Koga and then get Surf, I think. What? Charmeleon's evolving! That's a new Pokemon in the Pokedex! We're up to 11, chat. Alright, we're over 1/15th of the way done. Don't multiply and do the math on that, okay? I'm on pace for 78th on the any percent leaderboard. That's so silly. Okay, self-scope, let's go. I don't think this will survive any one hit, so I'm just gonna hope that... Parasect is also a Safari Zone encounter? Oh, okay. Well, good chance we catch it there then. Alright! Nice, there's another Pokemon. This guy, he's level 30. I think he lives a flamethrower. Yeah, it's just gonna put itself to sleep. Probably after 1 flamethrower, it's optimal then. It had a Chesto. That's crazy. It's got a competitive set. They reduce sleep turns for rest? Excuse me? Surely a Pokeball works. No way. Alright, we caught Snorlax. Fantastic. Alright, chat. We're gonna catch some Pokemon while we're here. Might as well, right? Cool. We're looking for a Kangaskhan. That's one of the rare encounters here. Okay. I love eggs. No, I don't. Eggs are so mid, bro. Hey, Kangaskhan. Okay. Alright, it says optimal strat is to bait. Ooh. This is one of the rare ones. It says bait. And then it says bait again. And now it says throw a ball. This better work. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so we get Surf now. We just need a bit, we need to kill Koga now, and then we're in a pretty good spot. What the heck are you doing here, Nidorino? Get in my ball. Thank you. Okay, the optimal odds for Rhyhorn is spam only balls. Ooh, Chansey. Alright, moment of truth. Alright, it says bait, bait, ball. is optimal. And then we throw balls. Ball. 1. All right. And then we bait. And it flipped. All right. Quite a number. Ooh, another chancey. Fantastic. Okay. So it's bait, bait, ball. We have a 17% chance of this to catch. 1. Okay, it's eating. We get 3 ball situation. 1, 2, 3. 1. No. So, I get a call from my friend. And now, this is a friend that usually... This is the stereotypical guy friendship where they will only call someone if they're doing real good or real bad. Alright? So I see the phone call, and I drop everything, I pick it up. And he says, hey, this is a good friend of mine, right? He says, hey, it's important that I tell you this first. I'm getting married. And I'm like, whoa! Because your schedule is very busy, and I want you to be able to make it to the wedding. Would you be on the wedding party? I said, oh, frick, absolutely, dude. 100%. And this is last year, right? He's like, all right, it's June 26th. You know, this is in, I don't know, like March, April, or May or something. And I'm like, okay, that's really close. You know, that's... A wedding is only 2 or 3 months away, sure. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll make it. Sounds good. And he's like, okay, we'll text and figure out the details. So text him and stuff. And, you know, I'm figuring out, like, the suit or whatever. Because I'm on the wedding party, so I probably got to match everyone else, I assume. We have a bunch of conversations. You know, I ask, you know, do I need to get fitted for anything or stuff like that? And he says, don't worry about it until, you know, until it's closer. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, a week passes, still nothing. Another week passes, we're like a week away or whatever, and still nothing. I'm like, I mean, he's probably fine. He says wait until I say so. So a week before, I'm like, hey, is it good if I show up, you know, a day or so before? The wedding is on like I think it's on like a Friday or something. I say, like, is it good if I show up like 2 days before? And like, do you have a room at your place? Because I'm coming from out of town. He's like, yep. Yeah, you can stay at our place 2 days before. It's perfect. So I'm like, okay, great. I guess we'll do this stuff 2 days before when I'm there, which is a little bit tight, but I trust his planning. I show up Wednesday evening. I knock on his door. No one's home. So I'm like, something must have came up last minute. They must be out, like, preparing something for the wedding. I'm like, no big deal. So I text him. I say, hey, where are you? I'm at your house. And he's like, he sends me a picture back. And the picture that he sends back is him sitting on a beach in swim trunks with his shirt off. He says, what the hell are you doing at my house? And I text him back and I say, is it the wedding? And he said, oh my God. It's in June of 2026, not June 26th. I showed up to his wedding a year early, which was a little unfortunate. So, what I am going to 2 weeks from now is the bachelor party, which... I am going to hang out there for the weekend. So that's what I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks. That's why I'm gone for the weekend. It's a hilarious miscommunication. Oh my goodness, this is our first Tauros ever. Ball situation. We have a 12% chance of success. 1, 2, no way. Don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run. Okay, he's watching carefully. Now we rock. He's angry. And now we ball. Come on. No way. No way. Oh, we got our first Tauros. Okay. All right, we got strength. Okay, I have a 2-story. When I was like 11, I think. I don't know. Whenever your baby teeth start falling out. I don't know how old I was. I had one tooth that I was freaking wiggling all day. I'm like, this is going to come out eventually. This stupid little baby tooth. I was at my grandma's house, and just in the basement where everybody was upstairs, and I was just freaking wiggling it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it falls out. I'm like, oh, great, great. I go upstairs, I say, Mom, look! My tooth fell out. The Tooth Fairy has work to do tonight. I'm getting money, man. It's very exciting. And then I go downstairs and I'm like, I wonder if any of them else are gonna come out. And I start pushing around. I'm like, you know, maybe this one is a little loose. And this one is a baby tooth. And I'm thinking about it. I said, you know, I bet with a little bit of force, I could probably just get this one out. And so I'm downstairs and I'm pulling it a little bit. It's wiggling just like a little bit. I say, I can do a lot more. And I kind of just grab it as hard as I can and I just yank. Just with my fingers. Just get my little fingers around it and it just pops out. Minimal pain. It just pops out. No, you hate teeth stuff? It's not an issue. It's just down. It's just out. I'm like, nice! I just doubled my money. And so I go back upstairs. I'm like, Mom, I lost another tooth. And she's like, huh? What do you mean? Like, it's just, I got another one. She's like, all right, give it to me here. I'll put it in like a plastic bag or something so we can bring it home for the Tooth Fairy. And then I go back downstairs and I'm like, that one came out pretty easy. I wonder if the same one on the opposite side also would work. And so I touch around and I'm like, this one has about the same amount of give. And after 20 minutes, I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go for it. And I just yank and it pops right off. Just like the other one. And yet again, I go upstairs with the third tooth of the night. They're like, look at this, Mom. Look at this. And I think at this point, she said, like, stop. Stop. I don't know what's happening, but you stop. And I check around, and none of my other teeth were loose, so I stopped. But, yeah. I think this was the time, actually, where my parents had some tech, okay? This is spoilers for all the baby tooth havers. My parents said the Tooth Fairy will give you more money if you put it in a glass of water on the stove instead of under your pillow. And so I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And so we got home, put it in a glass of water, put it on the stove. And then I'm laying in bed. I'm like, man, I wonder how much money I'm going to get. Like, I usually get like $1 or $2, but like 3 at once? Like, that's saving the Tooth Fairy's travel trips. Like, this is gonna... You're gonna have so much left over because you're doing this all in one trip. So I'm gonna be making bank this time. And I'm laying in bed and I'm like, but you know what? I need some water. And so like maybe 10 minutes after I go to bed, I get up to get some water and I look at the stove with the cup of water with my tooth in it. The teeth are gone and I see a 20 underneath it and my mom's sitting at the kitchen table. You're telling me the Tooth Fairy did that right in front of you? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but I appreciate the 20. I did not drink the tooth water, okay? I went back to bed and I'm like, I don't think the Tooth Fairy actually put that money there. Why is that? And then I remember laying in bed and being like, why is this a thing to begin with? My parents aren't making money for my teeth. Why do I get money for this? How does that make any sense? The tooth black market? Do you think the Tooth Fairy makes money? No, the Tooth Fairy makes magic from the teeth. The Tooth Fairy is magic, okay? Maybe my mom saved it and now she's gonna sell it to some like really uncomfortably parasocial chatters. Mom, are you planning to auction off my baby teeth? Oh god. Anyone want a tooth? What the heck? Oh, we just got sludged. I just got poisoned. Oh, we're so cooked. Bro has multiple full restores. Smallant's baby teeth. Wait, do you actually still have... I was poisoned again. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's much interest on the teeth. Mom, did you keep my appendix when they took that out too? Now that would go for a pretty penny. Oh, okay, after this we're able to catch Zapdos. Oh my god, what? Yeah, when I was like 10, I was at my grandma's house. And I remember I woke up and I was like, a little bit of pain down there. It's fine, I'll walk it off. I remember thinking to myself, I was in the morning, I was walking down the stairs. But my grandma noticed me like poking my lower stomach and she's like, what's that about? I was like, it just hurts. That's a little bit upset stomach, it's nothing. And she's like, we're going to the hospital right now. I said, okay, Grandma, we'll go to the freaking hospital, I guess. Whatever. We'll go to the hospital and they poke around and they're like, yep, we're going to give you an ultrasound today. And I'm like, okay, an ultrasound. That's kind of crazy. I end up getting an ultrasound, and they do a test, and the ultrasound tech, they're like, I'm not supposed to, and my grandma's obviously like, what's going on? What's there? And the ultrasound tech, they're like, after it was done, he's like, I can't say. But he said, right after the thing, I'm pretty sure he was like, I shouldn't, I can't tell you if anything is wrong or not, but you'll be getting a call back from the doctor very shortly. And we were like, oh, okay. And so then get an appointment from the doctor, and he says, yeah, your appendix is literally about to burst. You need to go to the closest major hospital 2 hours away. You're gonna have surgery today. We end up, we go drive, like 1 a.m. the surgery happens. They cut that stuff out of me. I remember laying on the operating table looking up at the doc, and he's like, you know, you're the second youngest person I've ever performed surgery on. And I remember laying there being like, the second youngest? Dang it! If I was a little younger, I could be the youngest person. That'd be so cool. I woke up, and then the nurse was like, you want a popsicle? I'm like, yeah. She's like, anytime you want one of these, just let one of the nurses know and they got you. And so for the next 3 days, I ate more popsicles in my entire life than I ever have. I was having a popsicle in my hand every moment of the day. That was the best, dude. I 100%ed New Super Mario Bros. On my DS. My mom flew in because I was at my grandma's house for like you know, visiting in the summer, which is something that we did. It was great. I mean, it was fantastic. I think my mom might have been a little stressed out because I had life-saving surgery while I was out of town. But okay, Smant, you got to tell the granola bar story. Okay. This was probably like pre-5 years old. Maybe even before that. It might have been when I was like 3. It was just a very peculiar day. My dad wanted to go ice fishing. You know, with ice fishing, you wanted to go in a certain location. So you get on a snowmobile. You bring fishing rod, you know, your auger drill to drill into the ice or whatever, I think. I can't remember how he planned to cut up on the ice, but I assume there's a drill involved. So we drive 30, 45 minutes to the area that we're going to go and go fishing. You know, I step out of the truck and realize that he handed me the little ice fishing rods before we left. I put them on the stairs at home and then left them there, basically. I just accidentally left them there. And he's like, oh. He's like, well, we got to go back and pick them up. Like, what else are we gonna do? So we get there, and he's like, oh, we've got the fishing rods. We pack everything back up. But anyways, we go home. We get I run inside. I grab the fishing rods. My hands are full, so I put down my helmet. I go back outside, and we go all the way to the lake again. And we walk out, and he says, where's your helmet? I left it on the stairs at home. And he says, okay, we're going back home. So we go back home. I get my helmet, walk back up. And then we're on the lake, 3 hours later than we intended to, basically. All because of my stupid 3-year-old ass. And we go for like 15 minutes down this lake. It's a very long and narrow lake. So we're going for like 15 minutes, full speed, blasting through, and then the snowmobile stops. Something is busted in it. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I think the belt broke in it, which luckily the snowmobiles do have an extra belt. And so while he was replacing that, I was just trudging along in the snow, just waiting. So while he was busy doing that, I was just trudging around in the snow, in the middle of the lake, in the middle of nowhere. And I see a tiny little bulge in the snow. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is it sticking up a little bit here? And when I mean a little bit, I mean like only enough that a 3-year-old could see. And so I dig it up, and I find a little granola bar. Like the Nature Valley, you touch it and it crumbles into dust type granola bar. And so I pick it up and I say, Dad, look what I found. He's like, where did you get that? And I said, right here in the snow. And he's like, okay, sure. And then he keeps going, and I look and I see another little bump in the snow. And I'm like, wait a minute, maybe there's more snacks. And I walk over, and I dig through it, and I find a juice box. Dad, I found some juice. Where did you find that? And I'm like, in the snow. And so I look at the line, and I look in the line, and I see along that line, a little ways down, I see another bump. Over the course of him fixing the belt in the snowmobile, I find an entire lunch worth of snacks. Granola bars, 2 juice boxes, a little, like a fruit bar, you know, like the dehydrated fruit bars. I found like 2 of those. And so we put it in the snowmobile, and he's like, after all of that, he's like, I really don't want to go fishing anymore. And so we just go for a little snowmobile. There's like a rest cabin. That's kind of, you know, if you've ever gone like snowmobiling or up a mountain before, there's quite often like a random cabin in the middle of nowhere with just like an old sofa that you have no idea how they got it there. You know, a little fireplace just for people that like might get stranded or something on the mountain. So we sit down, we take out all our snacks, and we feast. We have the juice boxes, you know, start the fire, hang out for an hour, and then we go home. And it was a nice afternoon despite no ice fishing. It's very cozy, a very fun experience that I just happened... The only thing that I can sort of figure out as to what happened was someone must have been snowmobiling, and the way snowmobile storage works is there's like a pouch with it's like a hole in the seat with like a flap that you can open up like this. And I assume they just didn't latch the flap, and as they were going along the lake, stuff would just fall out as they hit bumps. Alright, chat. Here we are. I think we just spam Ultra Balls. This should be pretty quick. We're in a really good setup right now. No way. Oh, if it was the first ball. You have to pretend you don't care? I don't care. Like, whatever. Just hit the walk away method? I mean, alright. Bye! I don't think it worked. Speed Racer's a great movie too. That is the only movie I couldn't finish. Started watching Speed Racer, the live action. I couldn't get through it. It was... I don't know what it was about that movie. I was just uncomfortable the whole time. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I have walked out of a movie theater before. The second movie, or the third movie in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, started watching that in a movie theater. I had no idea what was going on the whole time, bro. The entire time, just had no idea. It did not seem like a good movie either. This Zapdos, man. Stay in the damn ball. You're wasting my time. These legendary birds are going to add an hour onto each catch, man. Confusion that it hit itself with. Oh? We got it! Let's go crush some badges now, huh? Devin. Welcome to the team. We'll just be able to drill peck through this. We'll get Hitmonchan in this one, and we'll get Hitmonlee in the other if we need to. Hey, no way he does the dex completely in one stream. I'm doing it. Over the course of this video, you'll gradually see me just go lower and lower. By the end of the stream, I'll just be like this. Exhausted, tired. In 15 hours from now, I'm going to be down here. I'm going to be saying, oh, okay, so now we're going to trade another one. All right, there's that one. All right, I need to get Hitmonlee. All right, this Pidgeotto is going to cry, dude. Rival age. Okay. This Pidgeotto knows what's up. It's going to die to a shockwave. Now we have a great counter to the evil water type starter. Yeah, we're blowing through the main story to go back and catch all the mons. But I figured I'd catch Zapdos and I don't know, maybe now that I have Ultra Balls, I'm probably going to catch a little bit more just because it will be worth it to do that. What did your internet guys say about your crappy internet last stream? He looked at the... I don't know. He said the connector was worn down. Alright. We've defeated Age once again. Give me Lapras. Alright. Nova. Thanks for the sub earlier. I'm going to catch a couple here just for fun. Surely it's not just Nidorans again. Huge. That Master Ball is being saved for Mewtwo. Let's go and get... Let's try and get up to 40 Pokemon and get that EXP share. Yo, thanks for that 1,000 bits. Brave for Robin again. I appreciate it. For years on YouTube. Dang. Thank you. Alright, that's a new one. Yeah, I'll catch this too. Gives me a new Pokemon. Put the rod on select. I don't think we need to. There it is. Not shiny. And we're just doing optimal odds. We have a 1/3 chance of catching it with this setup. Alright. Hey! There's a little Dratini. Bait, ball. Fuck off. Hey, okay. This is the last Dratini I'm willing to try and catch. Only 31 in 6 hours? Shut up! I'm self-conscious about my Pokedex size. Alright, it's gonna be 32 in a second. See? Look at that. I bet you're feeling silly now, aren't you? At this rate, I'm gonna find a shiny before I find a Chansey. Which, it's my birthday, that would be cool, but I don't want it. Don't give me that, like, that beige Rhyhorn, okay? Or is it green? I don't even know. I think it's beige. And then it turns green. Did I ever tell you guys about the pineapple cut? When I was younger, I never had a good haircut for the life of me. Didn't like any of the haircuts I've ever had. So I needed a haircut. It was really long. Way too long. Like, it was getting to, like, aggressive mullet length. And I don't look good with a mullet, alright? I have straight hair. Straight hair mullets are not... They're very difficult to pull off, and I do not have that skill. So, I do some research. I figure out the terminology. You know, what the different types of hairstyles are. The lengths, the exact lengths that I want. Reference images. Full description. I get reference photos. I go into the haircut place, and I give them the 5-minute rundown. She said, all right, I got you. You want some more 2020 hairstyle, because this is in 2020. Maybe a little earlier. No, it was a little before that, actually. It was a little before 2020. But I think she said you want a 2020 hairstyle. I said, okay, yeah, exactly, sure. The haircut starts, and I hear zzz, and I'm like, I don't think that should be for me. I never asked for a haircut that requires clippers. And then I feel them go up the back of my head, right up against the skin. And I said, surely they have a guard on that's, like, pretty long. But I'm like, she's the expert. I gave her reference images. She clearly knows what I want. And I don't have my glasses on. And it's far enough, and she doesn't turn me towards the mirror while she's doing the haircut for some reason. I feel like whenever I've gotten a haircut, I've always been facing the mirror. This one, I was facing away from the mirror, so I didn't get to see the damage. And when I say damage, I mean it. Because by the time the haircut was done, it was not at all what I asked for. They had basically shaved a circle around my head and left just a circle on top. I looked in the mirror when they turned me around, and it took everything in my power to not physically recoil. It was awful. It was so bad. I had never worn a hat before that. I went straight to the mall and bought 5 different hats because I knew I wasn't taking that shit off until it grew out. Anyways, it's so bad. I'm working at a sawmill still. And the person that I work with all the time, she was great. I was explaining how bad this haircut was, and she was like, take the hard hat off. I gotta see this. And so I take the hard hat off, and she falls over laughing. Chansey, look at that. All right. She falls over laughing, right? She says, you look like a goddamn pineapple. It's just a circle on the top of my head going in all directions. She said, it's bad. It's bad. You have hats, right? And I said, I do have now. She's like, you need to wear them. You need to wear them. And so I wore them for 6 months. Until my hair was long enough. And then I said, I need a new haircut. And then, oh man. A couple months later, oh shit, I was supposed to, damn it, I was supposed to bait there. Whatever, this catches it. Oh, we got the Chansey! Oh, that's big. Okay, that's the hardest Pokemon to catch in the game. We need to go catch Kangaskhan. Anyways, 6 months go by, my hair grows out, I need a haircut. And I said, I don't want to go to the, you know, generic quality cuts type place, okay? I just don't trust. I trust that even less. I decide, you know what? I am going to go back to that place. Maybe it'll be better this time. You know, they do have great reviews on Google. Maybe she was just having an off day. And so I go back. I do the same song and dance. I have all the reference images. I know how to describe it. And I sit down, and it's a new guy. It's a different person this time. It's a man. He looks 65 probably. Maybe in his 60s for sure. He asks a bunch of questions to clarify things. He says, all right, you want something a little fresh, is the word that he used. And I said, you know what? Yeah, sure, whatever that means. And then he starts cutting my hair, and we start talking. And he confides in me that this is his first day cutting hair as, like, a barber. Genuine, this isn't a lie. It's his first day. He said he worked as an electrician his whole life, but he knew that his passion was cutting hair. And so I'm sitting in this chair and being like, oh, God. Oh, no. It's all falling apart, bro. Right? Occasionally he'll do a cut and he'll go, like, not quite that, but he'll, like, breathe in. He'll go, and then he'll go walk over to the lady that's cutting the other person's hair, and he'll whisper at her and point at my head, and I'll be like, what is happening? But again, I don't know what the policy is at this place, but my back is still to the mirror, so I don't see what's going on at all. I have no idea what's happening. And this is genuinely the longest haircut I've ever had. It was 90 minutes in that chair of just sitting, knowing it's going to be even worse this time. And after 90 minutes of just the most nerve-wracking wait, he turns me around, and it is, without a doubt, 100% the best haircut of my life. It is exactly what I asked for, to a T, what I imagined in my head. It is flawless. This man killed it. He did so good. The next time I went back to that place, I requested that guy, and they said he got hired by some freaking fancy haircut, like, professional, like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where he got hired to, but it sounded like whatever the upper class of haircutting is, he moved to it, because he was good. Yeah. New Pokemon? We want this guy. Let's hope it doesn't run. Okay. Sorry, I was just clip farming. Alright, now we ball. What's your favorite type of energy drink? I don't really drink energy drinks all that often, but I think Red Bull has influenced me just because they give me infinite Red Bull whenever I ask. So, Red Bull, because they're nice to me. Come on, Kangaskhan. Get in the ball. One. Damn. Yeah, alright. I think I had an even worse haircut when I was younger, when there was a lady that, she just kept messing up my bangs, and she just kept going higher and higher and higher and higher. So I had, like, no it was to the point where there was just nothing left, and I just had, like, it just looked like I had a mullet, because she cut it so far back. I didn't have a mullet, but it looked like it, because my freaking she gave me an artificial receding hairline, dude. Now I just have a natural one. I'm 30. It's bound to happen eventually. Okay, there we go. The Kangaskhan's here. You need to seduce a single mother. Oh? Let's go! We caught it. Okay, we're free. We don't need to be in the Safari Zone any longer. Alright, let's go catch Tangela, which is right here. We'll catch, Tentacruel probably as well while we're here. I've watched some shiny hunting streams, but that's just because I like the person that I'm watching. But, like, the activity itself, I guess, is more just an excuse to talk than anything else, it feels like. It's sort of a just chatting stream with something in the background. Nice. One, two, three. Give me that rock! Real ones remember the Aerialase fumble. I'm so excited to get to that part in the script. It'll be so good. Because that's when everything changed. Okay, we're gonna get a Caterpie and a Weedle here. Who else subbed recently? Night Saves. I want to name it. Alright, Helix. We need to make sure to pick Dome Fossil. In Fire Red. Ammonite. Whoa, we received Ammonite. You want to give it a nickname? Yep, we're gonna name it Kuga. Old Amber, here's another one. You're light, where were you? The fossil's back to life. Aerodactyl, who are we naming it after? Spyro. Pant. You got Speedos on, bro. Alright, there's gonna be two more. Can we buy, Thunderstones, Waterstones, and Leaf Stones at that one mart? And Firestones, yeah? Okay. Yeah, always evolving. But yeah, you can see now our numbers are starting to... Like, once we try and get a couple of encounters, it speeds up a lot. 10? Come on, meow. Yeah, okay, 2 more evolutions. What's the highest level Pidgeotto we can catch? Pretty sure right before Victory Road might have them. We need Tro. Big B. Island 5, which you're required to visit from Mewtwo, has a Pidgeotto above its evolution level. Fantastic. We'll catch it there. Butterfree. Alright. Oku! I'm adopting all of chat. Yep. 47 of 150. I will be catching a Cubone sometime soon. Leaf Stone. We'll need 2 more of those, so I should buy 2 more. And Thunderstone. Congrats, Jab! You're turning into Jolteon. How many months? It's on screen. What? Globe is evolving. And that's 50! We're a third done. 7 hours in. This is gonna take forever. Okay, we have Clefairy. And we have to evolve Jigglypuff now, I believe. Chat, at this rate, we only have 14 hours to go. Piece of Vermilion for the item finder. Well, I want this. Yeah. Here, we definitely need an amulet coin. Unless... I can either catch a Dodrio or these guys have Dodrios. I can't remember. Oh, I don't have this yet. I might as well catch it. We're probably just going to start catching everything that I see. That I don't have yet. Because we have access to Ultra Balls, and that's just the most efficient time. Alright, 50 species, give me the EXP share. Yes. Alright, so we're going to put the EXP share on Dratini. It's you, Shirley. They don't have that in the original game. You just got to run around until you happen to discover it. I do have the Versus Seeker. Yeah, you start with it. Sting! I can't remember the solution to these, but if I see a Pokemon that I don't have, we will catch it. Ultra Balls. Oof. Don't have a lot of money. Alright. There's another one. Just win battles with the right... against the right trainers. Because I think you can get like 20 grand per battle on a certain trainer in Sev Islands. Happy birthday, thank you. Hey, little guy. He just wants up. He just wants to look. He just wants ups, dude. Man, I'm getting old. Anyways. There's another one. Vulpix. There's an easy one. I need to check which Pokemon are the easiest to catch on my team that Ditto can transform into. I should save. I haven't in a while. 1, 2, 3. Hey! There's a little boy. I realize now that we not have any Pokemon that have an easy catch rate. Because when Ditto transforms, it copies the catch rate. So to Weakermon and hit it. I'm pretty sure my other pawns will kill it in one hit. It's level 11. It has the stats of a level 11. There we go. There's Ditto. Alright. Hi, I'm Blaine. Hi, Blaine. You're so red hot. Gym 7. Alright, this is just Shockwave spam, and it'll probably be like a... That's a one-hit, dude? What the heck? Devin's crazy. Bam, bam, bam. Yo, Adam, only 29 levels to go. Designs only, which gen is the best? It might be Gen 3, bro. It might be Gen 3. That'll be a 3-hit, probably. 2-hit. Alright. That's Gym 7. He's burned down to nothing. Time to go to the Sev Islands, which we could turn down, but I am going to accept. I'll catch anything that I don't have here. I think there's Fearos, right? Venonats. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 60. Ooh, Pidgeotto. We'll catch this and instantly evolve it later. Often do that well. Nice. Ooh, we need that. And that's around evolution level, too. Cool. Lots of Pokemon I don't have here. What level does it evolve at? 37? Nice. Hi, I'm saving you. The scary Pokemon appeared. Huh. Is it a ghost? Can I catch this? I thought this one was a ghost for some reason. Maybe... No! No! Oh, damn it. Moonstone. Yo! That's the last Moonstone we need. Moltres just cannot do any damage to... Oh! Because it's a fire type. And just flash fire? One, two, three. Come on. Bang. Aren't there 151 in the Pokedex? When they give me the award for completing the Pokedex 150, we'll know the answer. Bang. Alright. Okay, this is why we're playing Pokemon Fire Red, or this is why we're playing Leaf Green. It's because this guy doesn't show up in Leaf Green. And so we had to... But this guy doesn't show up in Fire Red. Which makes no freaking sense because it's Fire Red. I don't know. I'm kind of low on balls for catching Moltres. Please just catch it. Make it easy. Nice. Bang. There's another one. 67 Pokemon in the Pokedex. I mean, I don't have a Geodude yet, so I guess I'll catch it. As long as it lives as Tropec. Whoa, he's kind of strong. 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, Machoke. I'll catch that. Why not? 3 trainers and a double battle for max EXP grinding. I did not know that. I will have to do that in the post game. Bang. Alright, there's another one. We're up to 69 Pokemon now. Anyways, new bird just dropped. Hi, Moltres. Alright, good paralyze. Let's go. You think this Moltres dies to a shockwave? It's a legendary bird. Perfect. Oh, fantastic. That's so good. Alright, now we just throw 10 Ultra Balls. If it doesn't work, we reset, we go again. It should take on average, what? Like, I don't know, 30 of these balls? But, I mean, I can catch it on the 11th. But yeah, like, hikes are good. Like, I go on hikes all the... If someone invites me for a hike, I'll just say yes. Oh, please. Please! Yeah! Moltres has been caught, dude. Let's go. Alright. Hi, Brina. Hello. You and your Pokemon. How much long expect this to take? Like 20 minutes. We're getting close. Like, we're over halfway, and the back half is way faster. Whoa. Sub 830 possible? Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Halflings and 5 Mons? Yeah. We can get that anytime. Okay, Adam's level 30, 25 levels to go. Big? I can't think of any. Adam's evolving. Whoa, Adam turning into a slightly longer snake. But yeah, for real, like, how much longer do I think this is going to take? I have 70 Pokemon now, I have 80 left, but I've done a lot. I've done basically all of the RNG checks for the game, except for Articuno. So, I mean, we're taking that into consideration, like those 3 hours that have, you know, been grinded out. Probably, like, 20 minutes left. Alright, Giovanni, bring it on. Okay, it is Rhyhorn. 45 Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's so slow, we might just be able to miss a Razor Leaf. I think Flamethrower is going to be stronger than Metal Claw here. Yeah, almost certainly. Oh! Yeah, Fire Red will probably take like an hour, I expect. Because Fire Red will be trading a like level 36 Venusaur. So it really shouldn't be too much of an issue. And all we need to do is get to Koga. If we beat Koga, then we're basically done. And we can skip SSN because the Venusaur is going to have Cut already. And it'll obey us as well. Like, Erica is optional. The dojo will be quick. I might as well do the dojo. Alright, cool. Centaur's too strong, man. It's just crushing everything. My world. My everything. You're doing so much damage to Giovanni. Anyways, better use Nidoking. Yeah, sure, we'll finish it off with Devin. Adam, level 33, only 22 levels left. Feels good. It is time for Victory Road. There might be some Pokemon that I want to catch in Victory Road. Do I have any Ultra Balls left over to do that? We have a couple. Marowak, Golbat, Graveler, Mankey. Especially while driving, I'm like, I think I could have seen, you know, that thing in the distance a little better in the past. In that case, ooh. I do not have a Sandshrew yet. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I think this lives a Drill Peck. Yeah. There's more Blind Spot for Velma. A similar amount, probably. She had LASIK when she was like 20, though. Bang. Uno. Dos. Alright, Onyx, stay in the ball. Any projects you're working on right now? Do I need to go up that ladder to knock stuff down? I think I do. Oh, a Primate. Nice. We'll catch that instead. I feel like, yeah, the second half I think will be easier than the first. The first half is you're doing a lot of games and catching Pokemon along the way. Okay, cool. Half done! Will the second half take shorter or longer? Have I told you about that one friend of mine that had a truly exceptional life? He watches the stream, actually. He's one of my longest subs. He's super nice. I remember in high school, bro said, in high school, he came to school and we said, what do you do? What do you do, man? He said, talked to Obama last night. You talked to Obama last night? He's like, yeah, just typed in a random number and it happened to be Obama's personal line. Talking to him in high school, too, he said, when Emeralds came out in Minecraft, he was like, I was talking about how I finally found Emeralds because it just came out in Minecraft. We'll call him Jay, just because I saw Jay Book's name in chat. Okay, this is the last Pokemon I wanted to catch. When Emeralds came out, I was like, man, I finally found Emeralds. He's like, yeah, I found a vein of 8, and I was like, oh, really? I was looking all over. How'd you find 8 full Emeralds? And he was like, I don't know, I was just strip mining and I found it. I was like, what biome would you find it in? And he said, plains. And I was like, was there any other biomes nearby? And he was like, no, not a single biome around other than plains. I was like, dang, that's crazy. For context, emeralds only appear in epic mountain biomes back then. So that kind of gives you the context. You know, he's super nice. But he just, you know, lied a little bit about everything all the time. And occasionally he would come to school, tell some fantastical story. Like, I remember one time, he came back, he had to, like, go out of school to get his eyes checked. This is what reminded me of it. And he came back, and we were like, how'd the eye exam go? And he said, great. They said, I have fighter pilot vision. They said they've never seen anything like it. My eyes are better than anyone's they've ever seen. And we were like, okay. And we pointed a sign down the hall across the school, and we were like, well, what's that say? And then he told us what it said, and we were like, he's read it before. He's just screwing with us. And then we kind of forgot about it until later that year. Me and my friends, we would just sign up for as many events as possible to get out of school as much as possible. So literally anything we would sign up for. So I ended up going to this big countrywide, like, national science event. And he was on our team. You know, we did well in some of the events. We built a pretty... We got, like, second place on, like, a homemade submarine thing. One of the events, they gave us a box of lenses, and they said, build a telescope or a device to see this tiny text from, like, super far away. I couldn't tell you how far away it was, because I can't remember it that well. But I remember it was, you know, smaller than the smallest fine print on the you know, eye exam. And while we were building this telescope, trying to see it, Jay, he said, I can see it. And we're like, what are you talking about? He's like, I can read it. I can read it from here. And we see him squinting. And we're like, no, you can't. You can't read that. No human can read that. She's like, I can read that. And so he starts writing it down letter by letter. He gets one of the letters wrong. But after a minute or so, he has a full sentence. And it's like, yeah, that's the next step in this thing that they're giving us. He totally could read it. He did have fighter pilot eyes better than anyone has ever seen. Genuinely. He just was telling the truth about it. And so, you know, he would lie about things that were so absurd. And then occasionally, he would really surprise you. But I do want to reiterate. He's in the stream sometimes. And he's super nice. It's just a bad habit. Okay, it's time to go catch Articuno. This is the last hard Pokemon to catch. I was definitely friends with him for a reason. No way we catch it this fast. Okay, I shouldn't have said no way, because we didn't actually catch him that fast. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Hey! Articuno's caught! Let's go! Alright, we're gonna try the Elite Four a couple times here, see if it works. If we can at least get some, like, momentum, we'll see what we can do, but of a Pokemon like Dragonite, yeah, like, we'll get EXP worst case is the idea. Alright, now we get to find out if we can one-shot Dugong. So, we went and got Thunderbolt to one-shot Dugong. Let's go. Slowbro? Why Squirtle? Oh, did I forget to bring the other birds? That could be a problem. That could be a problem that if I forgot the other birds. Gulp. Okay, Lapras probably won't die from one Thunderbolt. Unless we crit. You know what? That's okay. They're gonna full restore. No, they won't? Okay, they will. Alright, Devin, you're the goat. Like, do I use Moltres here to kill, or should I just... teach Thunder Zapdos? It'll miss. It'll miss. Thunderbolt does damage. And I'd like to keep Thunder Wave to catch things with. Meow, meow, meow. Alright! Yeah, Lorelei is now handled. We have an amulet coin, so we'll get like freaking 10 grand for this, right? Yeah, 10 grand. Nice. Miss again. Frick, we're dead. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. You're losing. You're losing the battle. You suck. You're bad. Its special defense is a lot higher than its defense. So hopefully Drill Peck just kills. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Machamp? I think Machamp lives this, probably. Machamp's kind of goated. Yeah. Gulp. I think I'll Flamethrower in case it has no guard. I can't remember if it does or not. There we go. It has guts? Alright, well. Too late now. Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's the one with crazy defense, right? Or no? Yeah, it is crap defense, so we should fly here. And it's gonna miss a high jump kick now. Oh! No guard didn't exist in Gen 3? Really? Huh. Okay. No, I believe that. It missed. Nice move, idiot. Kill with Flamethrower. Yup. 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 The not very effective Flamethrower. Okay. It's another, quick 10 grand. Yes, sir. Alright, Kuga. Fill in the gaps. Withdraw. Damn, he got me. Aw, dude, what the heck? How much did I lose? 6 grand? I'm 15 grand up. Hold on. All right, let's actually bring our good team now. And we'll buy like 1 million full restores. Do you think we outspeed this Gengar? A lot of Pokemon that are weak to physical attacks here is what I'm seeing. So hopefully we can just outspeed and kill with Drill Peck before I can even move. No. Damn. We do outspeed, though. So if we just hit this next one, we're good. Hey, that's Devin. All right. These misclicks are killing me today. I bet Sprinkles takes Arbok pretty well. Just spam some ice beams. This freezes. You have Iron Tail? What the hell, dude? Get out of here. Keep some beans for Lance. Don't worry. Okay, I think Eric will be able to handle this perfectly. All right, Eric. Kill that guy. Oh, Eric, come on. Okay, we're good. We thunder now. We thunder now. We thunder now. Kill, 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 kill. Yeah! At least a little bit. We might be able to win on this attempt, actually. All right. Now we get a free Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Lance has way more aura than the rival, without a doubt. Yeah. Must have been the wind. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dragonair. Ice Beam. I think this kills, right? It better. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I wonder if that was the Ice Beam one or the Thunderbolt one. That's probably the Ice Beam one. And then this is the one with Thunderbolt. Articuno looks like a chicken? Maybe. Could be. Then we just need to live a Hyper Beam from this Dragonite. Wait, isn't it only like level 50 or something? No. It's level 60. Uh-oh. We outspeed? What? He does not have an under-level Dragonite. Not in this one. Not in this one. At level 43, 12 levels left. Let's go. I think we can beat him. I think we beat the champion on this attempt by accident. Devin outspeed. That's wild. These kills. Yep. Okay. I'm scared about the Alakazam, but we'll figure something out. Rhydon? Oh, honey. You think you can stop me with Rhydon now? How cute. Watching from school. What the? How do time zones work? Right on these. I'm gonna use Flamethrower. It'll burn and World will survive. Okay, bye World. Wanna revive you at 2? I didn't know I had 2. But anyways, the point still stands. We dealt chip. Sprinkles comes back in. It's over. Ice Beam. Okay, this is good. Yup. That's a crit. Didn't need it though. But use Alakazam. Okay, this was the thing that I was scared about. The highest special defense Pokemon is Sprinkles, but I think Devin has the highest chance of handling this because Alakazam's defense is paper thin, right? I think we need to Drill Peck this and hope we can kill. And hope it doesn't kill me. Okay, that's good. We didn't die to that. Excellent. This probably won't kill. Okay. Does he heal here? I think he does. Good. Good call. We have one more revive. He outspeeds me, though. Crit? Oh. I should Drill Peck in case he uses a full restore again. That's really big. That's so good that he used Future Sight there. We just hit an Ice Beam here. Executor might live that, though. Which I'm okay with. As long as we take this next... Oh? Does Future Sight hit at the end of this turn now? Rain Dance. Okay. I won't miss Thunder now. Fantastic. And now surely you'll hit a Hydro Pump. He gave up. He's just biting me now. Wait. He's... I have pressure. He's out of Hydro Pumps. Freaking kill me, man. Thank you. Please tell me the rain keeps going now. So I can hit a Thunder. Rain continues to fall. Fantastic. Alright, guaranteed Thunder hit. And there goes the battle. Champion's done. Okay. That's the that was the biggest roadblock left. Now we just gotta catch everything. Let's go catch the Pokemon that we just missed out on. Yeah, there's Jigglypuff. Why are the Ultra Balls in the first slot? I'm moving those. Alright, there's another Pokemon in the Dex. 81. Alright, sounds good. Nice, there's another catch. Okay. I must repent my sins, ask for forgiveness. Alright, we need one more of these guys after this. We need a Poliwhirl for a trade. What are we trading this Poliwhirl for again? For a Jinx. Right. Yeah, we need that. Bang. What the hell is that thing? That's not in the Pokedex. I ain't catching that shit. Absolutely not. What the hell is that guy? Alright, it's time to dump some eggs in. We need to put the Jolteon, and the Ditto. Feels like a shelter location. What the heck is that guy? I should probably be using Repels at this point, huh? Maybe not that. It's 100 extra Pokemon, right? Or, no, I guess it's 200 extra Pokemon. Yeah, never mind. It's quite a fair bit. Adam has 10 levels left. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you live that? You live that? No paralysis? No freeze? I mean, freeze would be fine. Oh, that's true. We did reset a couple times for legendaries for Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. That is the post game. I believe we're able to go to Cerulean Cave now and catch Mewtwo. So let's go do that. What's up, bro? This is an Eevee egg. Am I supposed to miss in this game? No. Ooh, Kadabra. I'm catching it. That's one more to the Dex. Sup? Mew. Hi. Okay. And this is what we saved the Master Ball for. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. And that's Pokemon number 86. Emerald Light. Thanks for the sub. Have a Pokemon. Let's go grind our EXP. Give 10 grand and 9,800. Have no rematch. Alright. How are you? I'm good. Let's see. Looks like 20 grand to me. Woof. Crazy. Alright. 6 more. But first place we're going is to the game corner to buy some Pokemon. Alright, but we're gonna get 9,500 coins. Goodbye, money. Hey, we saved up for a reason. Alright. So now we go next door and redeem our gambling winnings. We pick up an Abra here. So we don't have to catch a wild one, because that's annoying as hell. And then we get a Clefairy, because I didn't want to get the wild encounter. We're getting Pinsir next. And there's Porygon. Alright, so that's, what, 5 more? Alright, we're now up to 90. Yeah. Sugoi! Alright, that will be 91. Alright, Mimian. Hello. Alright, Dante. We need to go back there anyways for another EV. On land. What the hell? Alright, there's Jinx. Sorry, Zinx. I'm very much not an OSRS player anymore. Okay, here's the thing. I've never played old school RuneScape. When I played it, it was just called RuneScape. But these days, I just watch content on it. When do I Animal Cross? I don't Animal Cross, sorry. No Animal Cross. Maybe Pokopia. Hey, Slowbro! He's excited too, look at that. What is new school RuneScape? I don't know. It looked pay to win to me. But I haven't played. But I did see someone get to not, like, max stats and all... max level in all stats for, like, 30 grand. What the heck? My jaw just clicked. Pokemon Lab meeting room. They're obviously all big traders in here, right? I have a Raichu. Hell yeah. I don't want to catch an Electrode. See you around, Globe. It's a big TFT streamer. Well, I'm just a little... I don't know any big guys. I'm just a little guy. E-Sphere. Arise. Get up from that chair. He's losing it. No. Me. Alright, so we've done the trades. Let's do some stone evolutions now. Ika is evolving. Ika evolved into Poliwrath. Alright, we have 2 Moonstones. Let's use the rest of those. And then we'll get a Firestone for 99. Who's going to be the big 100? I don't know. You want to make Dragonite the big 100? I think Dragonite's a fitting 100. We're going to go to 4 Island really quick to catch Dugong. I guess Dugong's going to be the 100th Pokemon, actually. Icefall Cave, apparently just right here you can catch a Dugong. We're going for the big 150 for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Hey, Dugong! Cool. Level 51, my goodness. He's a bulky guy. And... 1, 2, 3. Bang! 100! 2/5 done at this rate. I'll only be live for 6 more hours. 18-hour stream. 18-hour workday. Stay up until 7 a.m. is no problem. Chris, thanks for the sub. What's up? Give me your egg. Thanks, bro. Okay, we're going to the EXP grinding zone, which apparently is on Island 7. Which direction on Island 7? North or south? South, okay. Who am I fighting? What do they look like? Hey, there's our Persian. Let's hope it's not Limper. You can heal at the house by the EXP farm. Beautiful. It's pretty far down then. Must be. It's giving you a free heal. That's big. That's Pokemon 101. Persian. Adam has 6 more levels. This is very nice. What's your favorite gen? Maybe 4. 4 or 6. I don't know. I really like X and Y for some reason. Adam's level 50. Alright, 5 more levels, then we're free. Wouldn't rare candies be the most effective on Dragonair technically right now? You know? You might be onto something. If I have 5 rare candies, sure. I'll use them. I have 7. Alright. Adam! We're speedrunning you to 55. Okay. What? Adam is evolving. And that is gonna be 102. Alright, we fed him with candies, fattened right up. Perfect. Congrats, Adam evolved into Dragonite. The big 102. Thunderbolt. Blastoise time? Yeah, I'm gonna get Blastoise, we're gonna get Venusaur. Basically, all of the Pokemon that we have to evolve, I'm just gonna evolve them now. I mean, here's the thing. Rhydon is just a big Raichu, which is an evolution of Pikachu, and I've seen Pikachu surfing. So it makes sense that it can surf. Why completing the Kanto Dex? Because it's cool as hell. Who else can say they've finished a Pokedex in under a day, dude? This shit was your entire childhood, and I'm doing it in freaking 13 hours and 20 minutes. Maybe not your childhood. 6767 J. But someone's childhood. We haven't done the fire red section yet, by the way. But I think genuinely that'll probably take an hour. Hi, Smith. Hi. Hi, Pad. Wired? Okay. This actually works great, but I'm not gonna... I need this to live this drill pack. Yeah, there we go. I don't have a Cubone yet, so this works out. I didn't even know Cubones were here. Was the game bonus XP? Because I didn't get it in this game. And BMAC with the level to 36. Alright, cool. I think Emerald would have taken longer. I thought about doing Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. And then I thought about it and I just didn't want to catch a Feebas. Just didn't want to catch a Feebas. Because here's the thing. With Feebas, I also would need enough berries. Which, I don't even know if you have enough berries on the first pass to get a Milotic. I am going to evolve this into Venusaur. And then we'll trade it back to Fire Red, and we'll play Fire Red while I do this with my second hand. Come on. You think I'm a liar? Absolutely not. Eric is evolving. Alright, what are the Fire Red exclusives? Alright, we'll need to get Ekans, Oddish, Psyduck, Growlithe, Shelder, Scyther, Electabuzz. That's not bad. We have a trade to do. We're back in Fire Red, chat. So now, here's what I'm gonna do. We will be playing on the Switch 2, and I'll hatch eggs in this one. Will I play this one? And because Eric is originally from this game, at level 36, he will still obey me. Wait, what? But I'm the original trainer. Wait, why is he not obeying me? What is going on? What? What the heck? ID number 13719. Oh my god, I need to go. I'm gonna have to go grab Blastoise. Yeah, the Surf is really good anyways, so it'll carry for sure. And surely this one will obey, because I am the original trainer and it will never not obey me. Right? There we go. That's what I want to see. That's better. I mean, cut will be useful. For sure. Alright, Brock's down. We have 1 badge of the 3 we need. I'll be getting 4 just so I can use Fly.
I have news.
Huh? Eevee hatched from the egg. And immediately, I'm evolving it. I'm not waiting. Firestone, bang. That's your child. It is. Okay. And that's 107, baby. Oh. Was that faster than just trading the Eevee over? I don't think so. But it's 1 less Pokemon we need to grab. And we go back. Alright. Now I'm going to focus on this game. Alright, we got the running shoes. We lock in. I do have a doctor's appointment in the morning. Oh god. It's in 8 hours. If they do like the you know, when they like take your blood pressure and like, you know, just the basics when you sit down at a doctor's office, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Because I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Alright, we got Dome. huh and huh are a little different. Yeah. Little huh is a little guy. All right, Cascade badge acquired. Isn't it like 2 a.m.? It's actually 3 a.m. I'm exhausted, but the show must go on. The stream is not ending until I catch all the Pokemon, and I freaking mean it. Will you say is the longest stretch you've ever been awake before tapping out? Probably like 30 hours. Christ. Back in high school, I would do graveyard shifts on Saturdays, starting at midnight. So I would go to school. I'd do school stuff. I'd stay up till midnight, and then I'd work until 8:30 a.m., and then I'd stay up for a little bit. And that was basically every weekend. Eventually, I got into the habit of sleeping, like taking a short nap. I pulled almost a 24-hour every Friday. Or like Alex, but that's kind of cringe. They'd have to be like really cool for Alex to work. Alright, we can now fly. So we'll grab that on the way down. Monster. Alright. Little dog, get in my ball. Get that dog. Can I get that dog? Can I get that dog? Can I get that dog? I cannot get that dog. There we go. That doesn't count as the Pokedex entry yet, though. Alright, there's Oddish. Catch it! They don't call me... They don't call me anything. They don't call me. Just catch it. Okay, thank you. Good. Alright, Growlithe's caught. That's another 2 Pokemon for the Dex. Are you going to make 24 hours? The stream isn't going to last that long. The stream... We're going to be done it in, like, an hour. Is he drunk? At a certain level of sleep deprivation, your brain is the equivalent of drunk. I think we might be at that level by now. Surely a bunch of surfs kill, though. A small town in Sweden is pretty walkable. Okay, I think also I really like the... Whenever I've been in Rotterdam, the public transit there is also pretty hot. It's pretty good. I like it. They're just fellow speedrun streamer people. Markdahl? Rotterdam's not that great. I don't know. Wait, I finished the gym? Wait, what the heck? What happened? We can catch a couple of Pokemon now. I'm just gonna catch one. Alright, now we have the grindiest part right now. We have to catch Scyther. So now we just sit here until we encounter a Scyther. Happy birthday. Thanks, Pichao. Appreciate it. Alright. Get in the fucking ball. It's been an hour. Fuck you. Eat a rock. That's crazy. It's the last ball after a fucking hour, dude. That's crazy. That took literally an hour. 1/16 of this was getting a fucking Scyther. What are the odds of a Electabuzz, by the way? Does anyone know? Is it the 1%? Please tell me it's not a 1%. Please tell me it's not a 1%. It's 4%? Okay, that's not bad. Oh. Alright, I found it. Same encounter chance as Scyther, by the way. Ignored order. Don't kill him. Don't. You fucker, dude. What the hell, bro? What the fuck? Hey, the buzz. Chat, if I click a move on Eric, he will randomly use his attacks. And one of those attacks could be Earthquake, because Eric knows Earthquake, and it'll 100% kill this Electabuzz. And if I did that, then I wouldn't have been able to throw the ball on this turn to catch Electabuzz. Hey, Delta, have a Pokemon. Alright. Let's go revive a fossil. Alright, take a fossil. Eat my dome. Yo, what's good, Shelter? Big fish. Alright, we're catching Shelter, we're catching Golduck, and then we are out of this game. We can trade them all over. Let's go. Anything past Gen 1 isn't real. All of the classic incredible designs like Snake, sorry, Ekans, Mr. Mime. I'm feeling so good, Tsubaki. I'm so, my eyes don't look it. Hell yeah, Golduck's big. We need to go get Hitmonlee? I don't know. Do we have Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee in the other one? I want the hard-kicking Hitmonlee, yes. Conundrum. I'm naming this thing Drum. Alright, that's everybody. Okay. What level does Ghastly evolve? Does anyone remember? All we need to do is trade over the version exclusives, and then we just need to clean up the couple that we haven't caught in this game. Drowsy, Hypno, Diglett, Dugtrio, Krabby, Kingler. Doduo needs to be evolved, yeah. Little things like that. No, we're evolving the Pokemon that require trade evolutions, so we have them ready. We should get a level to 25 on Geodude, or on Ghastly. There it is, that'll evolve now. What? Mike is evolving. Mike evolved into Haunter, that's 109. No, wait, people resubmitted, okay. Alright, good, we got a level. Alright, Pidgeot, that is a new Pokemon in the Pokedex. Alright, there we go, Rose leveled up, fantastic. Alright, here's another Pokemon. We have our trade evolutions ready to rumble. Let's add up the Pokedex and quick. It's time for some trading. And we have 4 more Pokemon, 125. 25 remain. Waterstone. Waterstone is used on Lil. And there's Cloyster. Taco. That is 126. Before I do anything else, let's go clean up some things around Vermilion. Because Diglett Cave has some Pokemon we need to catch. We are going to really quickly catch a Diglett and a Dugtrio, hopefully. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Bang! Oh, nice. No, there's no way. It's like a 30 base power move. Yeah, like I totally knew that would work. Alright, there's another one. There's our Drowsy. Alright. Alright, we're looking for Krabby Kingler here. Huge. Oh, we also need that. Excellent. Waterstone. Bruce. There's another one. This was without any prep or, like, research on remembering. There we go, there's Horsey. Hypno. Versus Seeker. Alright, bring it on, man. Should be a quick little Evo. Bing, bang, boom. And that's another in the decks. Okay. Leaf Stone. Tauros, I do. Yeah, we have all of the Safari Zone mons. That's 135. Fun is evolving. Bang. Let's go one further. Even further beyond. Does it really take this long? I think this is pretty fast. Catching all of the Pokemon? That's really not bad. Let's go grab Rapidash from, was it 1 island? Apparently 5 island. The water just has a 25% chance of Tentacruel here. 2026 may very well be the last year. What do you mean be the last year? You think I'm gonna die this year or the world's gonna end? Or you think it's gonna be like the apocalypse? Anyways, that's not a new Pokemon. Oh, we want to see Hypno. Hypno! There we go. A nice big one. That was quick. Alright, there's a Rapidash. Fantastic. Stay in the damn ball. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, 11 Pokemon left. Alright, Nidoran for Nidoran. Easy trade. And that brings me to 140, which means there's 10 remaining. Yes, Nidwar. We made sure to catch those first. Mr. Nido is here as Pokemon 140. Now we just need to level up a couple of Pokemon. And I'm like, the OLED docks have them. And he's like, yeah, but you can't buy the OLED docks by themselves. And I said, alright, give me an OLED Switch then. And I bought an OLED Switch. And so that was my third Switch. And then my fourth Switch is just a Switch 2, of course. That might be the most frivolous purchase of my entire life. I bought a Switch OLED for the dock. But now that's my casual Switch. Anyways, 9 left. Hello, Aunt. What a birthday to you. What a strange way to start your 30s. I mean, sleep deprivation is a way to torture people. Oh, yeah, I know. I've been tortured with sleep deprivation in the past. But this ain't torture. I like this. Pokemon is fun. I like Pokemon. Anyways. Okay, chat. 8 left. Computer, who would 8 remaining? Computer, what is male pregnancy? Computer, is male pregnancy possible? Computer, picture of boys kissing. Computer, computer, what's a seahorse? Computer, play Foghorn again. Computer, play Foghorn one more time. Computer, not a foghorn. Foghorn, please. Computer, pictures of frogs. More pictures of frogs. Even more pictures of frogs, please. Computer, play Crazy Frog. Computer, pictures of frogs kissing. Computer, pictures of boy frogs kissing. The delirium is... No, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. But I walk into pictures of frogs kissing. This man is 30 years old. What is that clip? What the hell is that clip? I'm so fucking tired. I just want to catch all the Pokemon. Okay, there's only 7 more Pokemon. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's only 7 Pokemon. That. This is your longest stream ever? No, I've done 24-hour streams before.
But that was when I was a young man. I'm old now. I have my youth is behind me. My mind cannot handle this level of sleep deprivation.
That's another Pokemon. There's only 6 left, baby. Let's go. Why'd you... I thought this was going to take 12 hours. I just didn't think about it. I don't know. I don't know why I thought this would take 12 hours, man. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I did not press L or R at all. What time is it for me? It's 8 a.m. The sun is out. Raids level 32. That's a Seadra. 5 Pokemon remain. Okay. We're almost free. We have 5 Pokemon left. 4 of them are... We need to level up to evolve them, and the last one's a legendary, so it's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be super quick. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna slide down for a minute. Just give me a sec. I just gotta stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. But I'm still here. I'm wide awake, I swear. My eyes are wide open, okay? My eyes are wide open, chat. I'm wide awake. Chat, you thought I was sleeping? I was faking it. I was faking it to see you. Chat, I worked through graveyard shifts at a sawmill. I know how to keep myself awake, bro, okay? This shit is nothing. I did manual labor all night. Playing video games, this shit's easy, dude. I got energy for days, man. I was just like, what if I just stop moving my hands for a second? I think people will think I fell asleep. And so I just stopped. How do you keep yourself awake? Force of will. I just have a stronger mental. Chat, and if I was asleep, you would know because my pants would be on. We talked about it. And level 35. That is 4 left. We're getting so close, man. This is... Rhyhorn is definitely the worst one. We started on Dragonite so early that it kind of just happened naturally. Also, we got it to level 50 and then we used 5 rare candies on it, but... Alright. 37. 3 more levels! This is the slowest of leveling Pokemon. This is in the slow group. I believe both fossils are in the medium fast group. And one of them is a trait evolution, so it'll feel like an instant. Come on. You just need 1 level from air. That's it. Come on, air! I need that level. Come on. There it is. Fantastic. Okay. That's another one down then. Because these rare candies are never going to be used in a situation that's more time-saving than this, we're just going to use both on air right now. And that should evolve it. And 3 remain. Alright, Jake needs to get to level 40 now from level 11. It seems like a lot. It's going to be very fast. You'll see in a moment why. Jake's level 12. Oh, Jake's level 13. Oh, Jake learned Absorb. Oh, Jake's level 14. No, you live. You're wasting my time, Ursaring. Who do you think you are? My time is precious, and I have to make it to an appointment. But with you standing in my way, I don't think I can do that so fast. Started watching Smallant with a 6-month-old son. He's now 6 years old and watching your videos with me. The stream hasn't been going that long. It's been 1 day. Not even a day yet, okay? Uncle Sue to completion. It's on the top right of the decks. Or top right of the page. There we go! That's gonna evolve another Pokemon. Okay. Jake is evolving! One of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon right here. Kabutops. We are at 2 Pokemon left. Ten more levels. Are you still not done? That's what I'm saying, man. How did it take this long? Ah! $35, 5 levels. This switch training be faster. My Pokemon would die. We only need 4 levels. Three levels. I could fall asleep in 5 seconds. That's crazy. I closed my eyes for a second just to see how it feels. That is a bad idea. Like, if they're making me wait in the doctor's office for like 5 minutes, I'm falling asleep. Are you not allowed to fall asleep during an MRI? You have to remain still? Yeah, that wouldn't be good. My pants would be off in the MRI. That's a reference to a previous bit if you are just joining the stream. I'm not jerking off in the MRI machine. Just to be clear. Coward. One level. I think we'll make it in time, chat. I think I'll make it to my doctor's appointment. Alright. That is a level 40 Kuga. Kuga's evolving. Bro's experiencing the entire birthday. Yep. Jasper, thanks for the sub. Alright. Praise Helix, dude. Amistar's here. Let's go get our final Pokemon. We're doing it. 149 out of 150. Alright, and then I need to check this sign, check it here, and then these flowers. Okay, and then it's this, and that, and then, what was it? I think it's the Pokedex after this. Okay, we have Arcanine now, and then with Arcanine, I think we open up the Pokedex, and we see that we're at 150, because that's right, I didn't save Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, or Mewtwo for the end, but I did save the one legendary Pokemon in the end, the only legendary Pokemon. Arcanine, the legendary Pokemon. Let's go get our certificate. You completed your Pokedex, congratulations! And this document is issued in recognition of your magnificent achievement, the completion of the Kanto Dex. That's time. 20 hours, 44 minutes. Let's go see what Oak has to say. What you got, buddy? Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along? Your Pokedex is entirely complete. Congratulations! Yo! Thanks for watching, chat. I'll see you around. It was a good birthday. Bye. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm going to bed, man.